everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. So it's just me today and I have a nice cozy hot drink, so do grab yourself a little drink and get cozy for today's video because I'm going to chat through my 2023 vision board. So I made this morning and I don't think I've ever really made a vision board before. I've always loved the idea of them and I follow a lot of people that do them, and I was inspired this year and I thought that I would make my own. So I've made this one, which is going to be the wallpaper of my laptop, and then I've also made a phone wallpaper version of it as well, so I can pop that on my phone just so I can look at it every day and hopefully be inspired and work towards some of these goals. Some of these goals are quite big, so I feel like they might take more than a year, but I've put them on there just so that I can keep motivated and keep working towards them. So I made the vision board on Canva. They had so many amazing templates, and all I did was just swap in my own photos. I got pretty much all of the pictures from Pinterest, another great place to go if you are making a vision board. You just type in what you want, and whatever photo sort of resonates with you, you can then pop it on your vision board, and you can create a cute collage like this. So this is for 2023. Obviously we're a little bit into 2023 already, so I'm a little bit late to the party with this. But I thought it's never too late. It's never too late to set new goals. You can start it halfway through the year if you want. So I feel like 2023 is going to be quite a different year. I feel like for the past 2 to 3 years we've had a lot going on. We got married, we went on our amazing honeymoon, I've been working at Legoland, and we bought our house. Like, so many big things have happened. We had so many amazing weddings last year as well. We went to 7 weddings, and it was incredible seeing all of our friends. And we just had a really, really busy couple of years. And if you watch the channel, you will know that I no longer work at Legoland. Unfortunately, I was made redundant there. The show was cancelled. So I feel like a lot of change is happening, and it's scary, but it's also quite exciting in a way as well, because I feel like this year is going to be quite different in some ways. But I sort of want to focus a lot more on myself this year. I want to put in a lot more time to do the things that I want to do, and they're not even really big things, they can be just little things. But I will go through this vision board. I'll just go through each kind of photo and what it represents. I have left off some more personal goals. I'm just going to keep them to myself, but pretty much all of the others are on here for the year. So if you start in the top left, this is obviously a plane, and it obviously signifies travel. I would really love to travel to some new places this year. If we're lucky enough, I would love to go to New York. I would love to go to California. I have some really big kind of goals, travel goals. I don't know if I will achieve them in 2023, but they're definitely goals to work towards. But the plane just signifies travel. I'd also love to do a cruise, and I would also love to have like a hot kind of relaxing holiday. Myself and Martyn always go on quite busy holidays, like Disney World and stuff. So I would quite like to just have a relaxing week, lazing on a beach, that kind of vibe, because we haven't actually done that together. We did go to Malta last year, but something like that would be lovely. So the plane signifies travel, which if we're lucky enough would be amazing to do this year. Underneath the plane is, this is like set up like a recording studio, and this is to signify that I just want to carry on singing. I feel, because I trained in singing, and sometimes I forget that I just enjoy it, and even when I'm not doing it as a job, I still love to sing, and I just want to remind myself of why I love it so much, and whether that's recording song covers for the channel or singing in my own time, doing online singing classes, maybe even joining a choir, just all of these things. I really want to just reignite my love of singing again and singing for myself. And hopefully I can do a lot more of that this year. I'm always on the lookout for song cover suggestions as well. So if you have any suggestions, pop them in the comments and I'll have a little look. So underneath the singing, there is a vlogging camera, and this signifies quite a few different areas that I want to focus on this year. One is, of course, carrying on with our channel, carry on vlogging. I think vlogging is one of my favourite forms of video on our channel. I do love doing sit-down videos, but I really do enjoy our vlogs, even if they're just day in the life, home vlogs, travel vlogs, Disney vlogs. I just really feel at home vlogging. So I want to carry on doing a lot more of that. And this also signifies maybe, now I haven't said this anywhere else, but maybe setting up a second channel. This is kind of all in my head at the moment, but I would like to set up a second channel focused around fitness and wellness. So yeah, that sort of signifies that as well. I'll probably get into more of that when I explain a few other things on the vision board. But yeah, would be very exciting. I don't know if it's going to happen this year, but it's definitely something that I would love to work towards. So then leading on from that, next to the vlogging camera, there is, well, I put this here to signify a dance class. So this year I'd really love to study dance fitness. I'd like to get my exercise to music level 2 qualification, and I would also like to start up some dance fitness classes. So this is sort of linking back to the channel which I'd love to set up. And I don't know whether it would be in-person classes or whether I would be able to do it all online as well. So yeah, that's just kind of in the works, but I do want to work towards getting my qualification, hopefully this year, and then using it to teach dance fitness. I think it's an amazing way of keeping fit. And I'm really, really excited. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time. So let me know if that's something you are interested in the comments as well, whether you go to dance fitness classes or whether if I set them up, whether you would be interested in them. Yeah, it's something I'm really excited by, and hopefully I can achieve that qualification this year. Above that is it's a clapper board, but this is to signify acting. Obviously I trained in singing, dancing and acting. I trained in musical theatre. Acting is something I've always loved. And again, similar to singing, I just want to, even if I'm not working as an actress or working in performance, I never want to lose that love of it. So whether it's taking acting lessons or doing some amateur dramatics, or I don't know, like acting for Martyn's Brief Histories, like I just want to keep hold of it. And maybe further down the line, I would love to put an acting show reel together and maybe try and get an agent and do a little bit more acting. But yeah, I've just put it on there because I never want to forget, like my singing, I just never want to forget how much I love it and to just do it for myself. Well, above that is the Scottish Highlands, and I've put this on here to signify I really want to do some UK staycations, Scotland being top of the list. But I put it next to the plane because even though I really want to travel abroad and go to, all these amazing places, I think we sometimes forget how much amazing beauty is in the UK, and I would love to explore that this year. So my top choice is to go to Scotland, but we will see. I'd love to do a Scottish Highland car road trip. I can't remember what it's called, but it's the one where you go, I can't remember what it's called now, but it has an actual name, and you travel around Scotland. So yeah, that is very, very high on my list. But yeah, I put that photo there just to kind of signify UK staycations in general. So next to the Scottish Highlands, we have YouTube 50k. Now, I definitely don't focus on the numbers when it comes to our channel, but I wanted to put something kind of tangible on there to signify our channel growing. And I quite liked this 50k. It's quite a pretty image, so I've chosen that. I don't know whether we will hit 50k this year or even ever, but it definitely is something that I would love to work towards. I love the community that we have built up on YouTube, and to see it grow just makes me so happy. And I love YouTube. It's something that has brought me just so much joy, and I just want it to continue growing. And yeah, so I've put that there. We will see what happens this year, but I definitely wanted to put some kind of YouTube milestone on there. Underneath that is a couple in a hot tub, and this is to signify adventures with Martyn. My favourite thing to do in the world is to go on little adventures together and spend real quality time together. I put this hot tub photo there because Martyn's favourite thing in the world is to just relax in a hot tub. He loves hot tubs, so I thought it'd be funny, but also would signify all of the trips that we take together, and yeah, just a lot more adventures in 2023. Underneath this is a book. I would love to do a lot more reading this year. I've already started my first book, which is Book Lovers, and I'm hoping that I should be able to read hopefully a book a month. I think that's quite a realistic goal. But I am hoping to read a lot more. I love watching TV, I love TV series, I love films, but I do want to break it up a little bit more and read some more books. And I do find it very relaxing, and it's nice not to look at a screen as well. So hopefully I can stick to that. Of course, taking out quite a lot of the vision board is Disney. So I've put the Disneyland Paris castle, but in general, this is just representing Disney. And of course, I want my 2023 to be filled with so much Disney, hopefully lots of Disney trips and Disney vlogs, Disney videos. Disney brings me so much joy. So I truly want to embrace it this year, and like I do every year. But definitely in 2023, I want a lot of Disney in our lives. And then next to the Disney castle is a car. And this is to signify passing my driving test. Now, this is a huge one, and I really hope I can achieve it this year. So I have just never learnt to drive. I lived in London my whole 20s, really. And then I went and worked on cruise ships. So I've just never needed to drive. And it's not until the past couple of years where we have lived out of London that I really do want to learn to drive. I just think it will make so much, it will just make things so much easier. If we're lucky enough to have a family one day as well, I would like to be able to drive. I think it would be a lot easier having children if I can drive. And there's just so many things that have pushed me to hopefully get my license this year. So I'm going to start some lessons, and fingers crossed for me, I will pass in 2023. That would be an amazing goal to achieve. So I've put that on there, and I just love this photo because she just looks so free, and I feel like that's how I will feel if I manage to pass. Once I do start taking lessons this year, I will be sure to document it on the channel, because I think it's really hard when you do learn to drive later on in life. I do wish I had done it earlier, just because I feel like I don't know if it is harder, but mentally I feel like it can feel a bit harder if you are driving later. So I'd like to maybe do a little series on the channel about my journey to getting my license in my 30s, and hopefully it might help people that are similar to me as well. So yeah, watch this space for that. And then last but not least, I have a woman doing yoga. And this is to signify really getting back into my yoga practice. I am so on and off with yoga, and I love it so much when I'm doing it. But sometimes I just fall off the bandwagon, and I don't do it, and I do notice how different I feel when I'm not doing it. So I really want to get back into a regular yoga practice. Further down the line, I would love to do my yoga teacher training as well, so that I can incorporate that into whatever I do fitness-wise. But yeah, I really want to establish a really good home yoga practice. I mean, it'd be great if I could do it every day, but I would love to at least do it 3 times a week. So yeah, that is my vision board. As I said before, there's a few other personal goals that I haven't put on the vision board. But yeah, that is what I would love to achieve in 2023. Let me know what your goals are for the year. Pop them in the comments. I always love hearing what everyone is working towards. And it was a really nice activity creating a vision board, so I'd highly recommend it. And I just feel like looking at it is going to really inspire me throughout the year and like keep me on track and keep me going. And it's just nice to see it visually laid out in front of you. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.